So, Guardians of the Galaxy. So this is published by Square Enix. At the start of the game, the Guardians are still a fairly new team. They've only completed around 14 missions together, and it shows because of the interactions and voice lines. In the beginning, you're not that fond of each other, like you work together, but it's not like a perfect team that you see in later stories. So throughout the game, you have to kind of build the relationships and trust to become a better team. Without spoiling too much, the main story revolves around the Guardians being in debt with the Nova Corps, and throughout the story you have to take jobs to try and pay it off and raise the money. Obviously, with it being the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's not that simple. You end up going to multiple planets, meeting multiple different villains, and at some point you're saving the galaxy. Gameplay. It's a single player story, so you play as Star-Lord, you only control Star-Lord. With him being the leader, you command the other Guardians to assist or combo you to either battle or traverse the campaign. So, controlling Star-Lord, you'll have his dual pistols, which have elemental mods, which will just help you take out different enemies on different planets. You'll also have a melee attack that isn't too effective if not used well, but where you lack in strength, that's where your team comes in handy. If you're not good at close combat, Drax and Gamora are. If you're getting overwhelmed, Groot can take the pressure off, and Rocket has a trick up his sleeve for all situations. For example, let's say you're in battle, you can use Groot to hold people in place and then use Rocket to do a big kind of grenade attack to do like a large burst of damage. Or you can use Rocket's gravity pull to pull people in and then use Drax and Gamora to like crash through them or just do heavy amounts of damage. So you can use your imagination here because everyone can combo with everyone else in some sort of way. Everyone has about 4 unique abilities, but gameplay is very simple. So a majority of the time you'll be traversing new planets. The big thing, although it's a linear path to get from the start to the kind of end goal or whatever planet you're on, there are loads of collectibles. These can be upgrade points, costumes, or items that unlock hidden dialogue on each of the characters. So most of the time the game's all fun and jokes. There's good writing to keep you engaged. There will be slower moments. Peter has like these flashbacks which give you a more in-depth look into his history and just gives some overall character building and to why he makes the decisions he does. Also, there's a super move called Huddle. It's kind of like a pep talk where you have to pick one of 2 voice lines to kind of inspire your team. If you pick the right one, you get a boost for whatever fight you're in. Dialogue. This game allows each character's personality to shine. To be honest, I don't remember a time where someone wasn't talking. There's like constant banter between everyone. So let's say you're exploring a new planet for the first time, everyone's kind of hesitant and trying to like keep the conversation going, but further into the game each character's constantly taking digs at each other, bringing up past things or silly things that someone's done. I'd say it's entertaining and it works like 90% of the time. Sometimes there was so much talking, you'd be ready to move into a different area and they hadn't finished the conversation, but you don't want to miss it. Like I said before, there's loads of collectibles, so if you choose to go on one of those paths, the team will constantly be telling you to hurry up or why you're straying away from the path. So if you played the Telltale games, so like Wolf Among Us, Batman, Walking Dead, it's a similar mechanic to those when it comes to the dialogue. Like the answers and decisions you make determine the outcome of the story. So for example, in one of the early levels you have the option to let Drax throw a rocket over a bridge. If you do, Rocket will be pissed at you for the rest of the game and you're constantly just trying to like make things better between you two. Or later in the game, if you don't trust Gamora at a certain point, she'll be pissed at you and then you have to get back in her good graces as well. So depending on your answer and how you treat the team, you'll either have funny banter or you'll be ignored and they'll be taking shots at you whenever they can. Conclusion. I really like and recommend this game. If you're a Marvel fan, that's even better. The game took me less than 20 hours to complete and I don't want a refund after it. I did pick the game up on sale because PS5 games are getting way too expensive. I'd give the game a solid 8 out of 10. It's not, and I've seen a lot of conflicting reports about it online. It's not the greatest game, but it is a lot of fun. It is very well written and put together.
Still up. Thought we were going in.
It appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key.
There.